Well, the College Football Hall of Fame ballot has been announced. Quite a few notable names, including some from the state of Alabama. Longtime Troy Trojan head coach Larry Blakeney. One of the names, he is the winningest coach in Sun Belt Conference history. Also on the ballot from the FBS coaching candidates is Tommy Tuberville, who was also the 2004 National Coach of the Year after leading Auburn to an SEC title and perfect season. You can get an in-depth look of the list on our website, WTVY.com. That announcement of the 2024 College Football Hall of Fame class will be made in early 2024.